Hello, is this, Mr. Republican Pissman?
Yep.
Hey, so, I have a search warrant here. Apparently you are suspected of unauthorized possession of the remains of Ronald Wilson Reagan. May I come in?
Welcome, officer, to the Republican Piss Zone. As an officer of law in this great country, you automatically gain access to the storied halls of the Republican Piss Zone. And you too can experience the benefits of Republican piss.
Sir, those are corpses.
No, officer, those are members of the Republican Piss Zone.
And they're floating in human urine.
Not just any old urine, officer. Pure yellow urine straight from the Republican bladders that can revitalize even the most aged soul and give them immortality.
Sir, straight off the bat, that man has been missing for 10 years. That man is wanted for murder in Belgium, and is that Adolf Hitler?
Yep.
Sir, I'm arresting you for just so many fucking crimes. Are you Mr. Republican Pissman of 420 Piss Warehouse Road?
Yes.
Mr. Pissman, you stand here accused of the following: grave robbing, improper possession of the corpse of Ronald Wilson Reagan, murder, manslaughter, stealing human urine, fraud, medical fraud, media piracy, assault, playing a trumpet between the hours of 12 a.m. and 12 p.m., reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to a horse on a Saturday exactly 1:22 p.m., and the most heinous crime of all, riding a horse above 10 miles per hour in Indiana. How would you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
The plaintiff may have their opening statement. Your Honor, 3 weeks ago, a police officer in his fine city under warrant came into the warehouse of Mr. Pissman to find a most shocking sight: hundreds of bodies floating in human urine. The sight was so unbelievable he had to make a video call to his superior officer to show him what he had seen. Now tell me, Your Honor, does that sound like a man who should be allowed to be in our city walking free? Thank you. The defendant may make their opening statement. Your Honor, my client... Mr. Finland, why are you shirtless in my court? I plead the ninth. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be constituted to deny or disparage others retained by the people. I have nothing more to say, Your Honor.
Great speech, Tom.
Mr. Pissman, may I ascertain how you acquired all this Republican piss, as you put it?
Yes, I break into the venue for the Republican National Convention and redirect the pipes of the urinals into my Republican piss truck.
Are you admitting to breaking into private property, meddling with their plumbing systems, and stealing people's urine?
What I did was completely legal under the 2018 Piss Act.
I can confirm this does apply. Apparently this law was to enable private individuals, companies, and charities to detect drug users, pregnancies, and transgender individuals. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Your Honor. I use the law to protect America's most precious resource, Republican piss.
And yet this does not explain all the bodies in your possession.
I don't need to, sir. I can get the greatest man in human history to explain it all for me. I call as my first witness Ronald Wilson Reagan. Mr. Reagan, sir, Mr. Eternal President of these here United States, are you not alive and well?
Mr. Pissman, how did you get your hands on Ronald Reagan's body?
Your Honor, he clearly walked in here himself.
Mr. Pissman, I watched you and Mr. Finland drag his corpse in here myself. You know what? I've heard enough. I hereby condemn you to...
Your Honor, I have a pre-written pardon from President Trump.
What?
I offered him unlimited piss in return for a pardon for any crimes I might commit in the future.
Mr. Pissman, he is no longer president, and... Your Honor, pardons to these are valid under state law under the I'm the Governor and all my friends have just committed securities fraud act of 1985. Oh God, you're right. Mr. Pissman, you're free to go.
Justice has been served.